Hi Mortgage Heroes, Andy Cruz here in Business Development, and this is Monday Mortgage Minute. Well, here we are at yet another Monday, and last week I was saying it was starting to feel like Groundhog's Day, and this week, man, I have something new to talk to you about. In case you missed it last week, the FHFA overnight added a new 0.50% fee to all Fannie and Freddie refinance loans. Yeah, that's right. They added it overnight after the markets were closed, and on the same day you had other headlines happening, such as the VP candidate being announced for the Democratic Party. So there's plenty of other news to kind of envelop and cover up that this got rolled out, but many of us in the mortgage industry, if not all of us, came back to work on Thursday morning only to find out that a new fee was being imposed on every single Fannie and Freddie loan that we are working on. This is very unfortunate. I made a very extensive Facebook Live video about this last week, explaining kind of what's happening, some of the mechanics of it, and what we think is going to occur. And there's a couple things that are just takeaways today I want to mention. Number one, we're really hoping that this gets walked back. We're really hoping that this gets overturned, reversed, call it what you want. It's very difficult to think that at the same time the Fed has stepped in to put money into the mortgage-backed security market so that people can refinance, you also have the FHFA dinging those same people. It's unfathomable that that's what's happening. If the FHFA needs help from the government via the Fed, they should probably just get it that way. And I'm sure it's probably much more complex than that. But going around the long route in order to scalp that money from homeowners just seems like a raw deal to me, and we're not very happy about it. So we're hoping that gets walked back. If it does not get walked back, here's what's in store for you. Higher rates and higher fees. That stinks because you did nothing wrong. Now, for weeks I've been saying, don't wait for that extra 0.25% or 0.1% of the rate to go down, because it might not, and then you'll be looking at those low rates in the rearview mirror, and if this thing doesn't get overturned, then we're going to be facing that exact situation. There's only a couple of ways fees are going to be collected in order to give that money to FHFA. That's going to be by charging it in the closing costs of the loan, or that's going to be by increasing the loan amount by that said amount in dollars, or it's going to be by increasing the interest rate. So the banks are already making adjustments at their level, which is going to hit our level where the consumer and the loan officers meet and conduct business. So there's nothing but difficulty in announcing this and talking about this, and even people that are way higher up in the mortgage industry are all just like losing their mind, scratching their head, like, why? How is this happening? You know, we know there's reasons why they could be doing this, but it is just very, very poor timing, and unfortunately it's being done to people who did absolutely nothing wrong. There should be no penalty for folks who are taking advantage of a low rate environment, who are still employed and have income to refinance to a lower rate in their house that has equity during the most uncertain times that many of us might see in our adulthood. See how flustered I am? This is crazy. It's just crazy. So I know this has been an extended Monday Mortgage Minute. I'm really hoping that this week, if not in a few days, I'll be able to just come back and tell you it's all for naught, it's off, they canceled the deal. But until then, this is the deal we have. This is the hand we've been dealt, and we've got to navigate through it. So as I said last week, if you were waiting for that refinance and maybe it'd get a little bit better, do not wait any longer, because if for some reason this is not reversed, then it's only going to get more expensive to refinance later. And I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news and tell you that, but the fee will be collected if you are going to have a refinance for Fannie or Freddie. It will be collected until it is not collected. So until then, there will be higher fees and higher rates. So do that now, get that refinance started now, so that if you're in a position to take advantage of the lowest rate that you still have today, that's going to be better off for you in the long run. So If you have any questions or more specific details and you want to talk more about the nuances and the in and the outs about what's going on, you can leave a comment below. You can send a direct message, and I'd be happy to explain things to you and also take a look at your specific scenario and give some guidance on what might be the best case scenario for you to take action on today. Thank you so much for watching Monday Mortgage Minute, and we'll see you again next week.